Hello everyone, how are you? So today we're going to be making banana pudding, and as always this is a live stream, so there is no editing, so if you don't like long videos this might not be for you. Okay, so I have my bananas already cut up. I'm going to cut one more, but I didn't want to take too long because, you know, to speed up the process. Okay, so before I get started, I will post the ingredient list, what you need, and the description once we are done with the video. And they are also listed on Instagram. You'll just find the banana pudding picture and you can see the ingredients there. Okay? Um, Before we get started, I want to tell you guys your cream cheese needs to be softened and the Cool Whip needs to be thawed out. So if you're working with frozen, Cool Whip is not going to work. It needs to be thawed out, okay? Hi, everyone. And it is hot, you guys, in here, and I'm sweating, and I don't want to turn the AC on because, or else we're going to lose power, and then I will lose my Wi-Fi. Okay? So we're going to work with what we have. So we're going to start with the pudding, okay? So should be super duper easy to make. Okay, so we're gonna start with our banana cream pudding. Okay, so I know I literally guys I watched a lot of videos on how to make banana pudding, and I know there's a few people out there who like vanilla pudding instead of the banana one. But I went with the banana one just because I wanted to try it out before I say no, it's disgusting. And I liked it with banana. I'm not sure with vanilla pudding it's much better, but banana tastes good to me. So we're gonna dump it in there. Okay, so we're gonna dump it in a bowl. And this is a I don't think they sell small boxes of banana cream, but this is a 5.1. All right. Okay. Then you're gonna need some cold milk. Okay, so I did see videos of people using like almond milk and all that stuff, so definitely can work. I'm doing 2%. So we're gonna do 3 cups of milk. So this right here is 2 cups. Okay. So there you go. And we're gonna add 1 more cup. Okay. This is actually my second time making this banana pudding. I had never tried banana pudding before. And I was missing out because it's actually really delicious. It just never caught my attention. Every time I would see it, I was kind of like, you know, like, But my niece, actually, she's the one that requested banana pudding. You're going to get a whisk, and you're just going to whisk that until there's no clumps. She requested banana pudding. And hi, everyone, hi. And I was like, I've never made any, so I'm not sure how it's supposed to taste, girl, but I'll make it for you. So she had some, and she liked it, so here I am making it again. Okay, so we're just gonna whisk that to all the clumps, and it's gonna get thicker. Okay. All right. So that's all we're doing right now, and then after this, it's gonna go in the refrigerator. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing awesome, amazing, and staying cool because it is hot. Okay. And you can start feeling it. It's gonna start looking like, it's just gonna feel thicker. You're gonna be able to feel it. Okay. I think I'm done. Okay. So there's our mixture. So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, okay? Anthony, can you shove this in the refrigerator? Just find a space for it, please. Thank you. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, and then I'm sorry, can you pass me that plate right there behind me? Okay. And then I have my cream cheese in here, soft. It was like out of a block, so it looks cut up like this because I used the Costco one. So this is a 1/8 ounce, and it's been sitting out. So you want a soft cream cheese, okay? You don't want it to be super cold, or else you're gonna have a hard time blending it. Okay. So before, actually, yeah, we can do that. So we're gonna dump our cream cheese mixture in here, or cream cheese, I mean. Okay. Have a trash here. All right, so that's gonna go in there, and then we're gonna add 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, and I know it's not completely even. I know. So 1/4 cup. And there is so many different recipes out there. When she told me she wanted banana pudding, I was like, okay. And I looked on YouTube for so many recipes, and there were like so different ways of making it. Some of them had cream cheese, some of them didn't. Some of them add condensed milk, like lechera. Let me turn off my phone, or put it on silent, I mean. So I just went with what I thought was gonna be good. And then I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but overall it's kind of like the same. Okay, so we're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla extract in here. Okay, so in here is our 8 ounces of cream cheese softened up, our powdered sugar, and our vanilla extract. Okay, so we're going to give that a mix. I have my little stand, my hand mixer. So we're gonna go in there. We're just gonna give that a mix. Okay. If your cream cheese is softened, then this should be easy peasy. Okay. All you're looking for is a creamy texture. I got there pretty fast because it was already soft. But let me go in there with a spatula and see what I'm working with, what it feels like. The first time I did it, when I watched the YouTube live, which was from, her name is Norma. Her videos on YouTube, they're only Spanish. I think it's called Mis Postres, Mis Pasteles, Mis Postres, something like that. So what she mentioned is that if you don't get the creamy texture, when you add the Cool Whip, it's gonna like look like little lumps and bumps. So make sure that you have the cheesecake like really creamy, like really creamy. Okay, so, and I did see it when the first time. Hi everyone. I did see it when I did it the first time that my cream cheese wasn't really that soft. So make sure that it's soft. And I did see what she meant by the little lumps. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there again. Okay. Okay. All right, and then we're going to grab our Cool Whip now. So this is, you're gonna add the entire container. Okay. Once again, it should be thawed out, and it should not be frozen. So Cool Whip you can find in your freezer, and not in your freezer. Well, maybe in your freezer, but when you go to the stores, it's in the freezer. Okay, and it looks like that. In case you've never seen Cool Whip, I'm sure many of you guys have. And then we're just gonna dump it in there. And that's Kimberly there, popping in to say hi. She's gonna turn on the AC for me. Thank you, Kimberly. You're welcome, Mom. Oh. It's because she has AC going on in her room, and I'm telling you guys, we live like in an old house. Like literally, we have so many ACs going. The breaker goes off, and then we lose power, and then the internet, I don't want to lose internet, so I didn't have my AC going on because of that. And I went before I came out live, and I told her, can you turn off your AC so I can turn it on here, you know? And she goes, no, just turn it on, I'm like, no. So anyways, I was like, you know what, forget it. And then right now she came out and put it on. Okay. So we're just giving this a mix, literally just incorporating. This bowl is from Big Lots, but I know that, and it comes in a set. So it's like a large one and a medium one and then a small one. I think of it coming up, I don't know if it's a 3-pack or 4-pack. But I heard that I saw them at Home Goods as well. So I really like them. I like them to melt chocolate and also, and I like the little handle here. I feel like it makes it easier to do everything. Okay. So I'm gonna go in there with the hand mixer and kind of just try to blend everything in. Okay, so just a little bit so it can just mix together. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put this to the side, and I actually not forgot, but I was trying to cut my bananas so I can save some time, but didn't realize that I need the time because I need the banana pudding to kind of get thick on me. It should only take 5 minutes, it says, but we're going to see. So with the bananas, okay, I told you guys need 6, but it's going to depend on how banana-ish you like it. Definitely it is banana pudding, so don't be stingy on the bananas. Okay, so I already cut mine out, like I said. I'm gonna do one more. And actually, from seeing all these YouTube videos, I would cut my bananas up like, you know, one by one like this, and I actually saw a video of them cutting bananas like four at a time. I was like, oh, I would have not thought about that. So what they did is, you're probably like, Dinner, you didn't know that? Why didn't know that? So you cut it in half, or you get like 4 bananas, you know, 4 bananas, and you just cut them like that. Like, so I'm gonna put 2 together like this, and then cut your slices, and you save some time in case you didn't know that, like me. I would have not thought about that. I would be cutting them one by one. Okay, so I have my banana slices there, and let me get a trapito. Clean my hands. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon. So definitely, riper bananas are gonna be sweeter. So because you're gonna be adding pudding and then the crowns, it's all gonna kind of just blend together. So my bananas were pretty ripe and they are sweet. So I would go with ripe bananas. I don't think it like everything's gonna get like the cookies are gonna get soggy and the banana's just gonna blend in with the pudding, you know. So okay, so you don't have to do this banana pudding. It has to be made fresh, meaning like the day of. You cannot make this 2 days in advance. The most I would say is the day before. Okay, but if you're going to do the day before, then I suggest adding a little bit of lemon juice to your bananas. Okay, just a little bit, not a lot. I'm gonna do like 1 of these caps. So I'm just gonna spread it out like that. And I put gloves because I'm gonna go in there with my gloves, and I'm just gonna give it a mix. Okay, so obviously the lemon's gonna help it from turning brown so quickly, but it's only gonna help a little bit. Okay, don't think that you can do this way ahead in advance. It's just gonna help it a little bit. Okay, and right now that I'm like doing this, if your bananas are super ripe, like super ripe, you're gonna see it kind of getting already mushy because you're moving it around too much. So, but it's not a bad thing. Okay. Alright, so bananas are there, and they're covered in lemon. Anthony, I know you're busy, but can you bring out the pudding? I want to see how it looks. So, is it thick? Thank you. Okay, so it got thick. Like you see, it's not like super watery. Like it got thick. So I'm gonna go in there with this. I'll taste it right now. I have put lemon on my bananas before, and I don't taste it unless you put and you soak it in for a very long time. Then definitely, yeah. I'll taste one right now, and I'll be honest with you if I can taste it or not. But I have before, and I haven't not been able to taste it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there with this and kind of just move it around. See, it's like, so it turned. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a little mix. All right, and then we're going to dump this into here. Okay. So we're just gonna do that. Okay. And then we're just gonna give this a mix. So we're just gonna fold it in and mix it all together. Okay. And at first it's gonna look like, you know, like it's making a lot of clumps, but you just keep mixing and then everything will blend together. I'm like kind of worried because mine didn't look like this. It kind of looks weird right now. And I'm like trying to remember. You guys, this is my only second time doing this. So if it doesn't come out, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Because look, it's like, I'm going to keep mixing. I'm going to keep mixing before I talk. I don't remember it looking like this. Okay, let me use my hand mixer. Because my cream cheese was softened. My Cool Whip was thawed out. I let it sit in the fridge for 5 minutes. I don't know what I could go wrong. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Okay, yeah, it turned good. Wow. Okay. Now look at it. OMG. Okay. So it's nice and okay. So we're good. We're good. Whew. Got worried for a minute there. Okay. So it's thick. It's thick. You want thickness, okay? All right. So I'm gonna taste this for you. I have it over here. Just use get a bag and dump it in the bag. There's a hint, like a tiny hint of lemon, but the banana overpowers it. And once we put the banana pudding and the vanilla, you're not gonna be able to taste it. No. There's a little tiny hint, like. Okay. So now we're gonna build up our banana pudding. So we have our bananas, we have our pudding, we're good. So, you guys, I don't know how much this will give you. It is a good amount though. So because, like I said, this is my second time doing it. So the first time I did one of these little, this is 8x8 pan. Okay, and then I did the glass jars, or my mole cups. So I did like 4 of these. Okay, and I still had a little bit of extra pudding. So I'm not sure how many cups it will give you. I think it will give you a lot though. Just to be honest, I think it'll give you a lot. Okay, so let's talk about cookies. So I had asked you guys to vote which is your favorite, is the Chapman butter ones or I opened this wrong, or the Nilla wafers. Okay, so Nilla wafers 1. So I'm gonna be using Nilla wafers, which honestly took me by surprise because of all the YouTube videos that I was watching on this. I'm telling you, everyone would say like these are so much better, like these are so good, these these are awesome. And my niece actually told me like I prefer these over these. I'm like, okay, noted. I like these cookies. They're butter like rich, like they're just soft. Like I love the flavor of them. Nilla wafers are soft, and just kind of more sugary than anything. They're not like the butter taste to it. But I'm gonna go with the Nilla wafers and I'm gonna taste it and then I'll tell you guys what I prefer. My niece preferred, she tasted with this and she preferred with this. And and then a lot of you guys voted for these. So you go with, and they're both a little bit on the pricey side. This, it's like close to $4. This one as well. So, and this is way smaller. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start building up. So we're gonna put some cookies. I'm gonna dump some in here. And you're just gonna line them up on the bottom. Actually, you know what? Let me, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna put some cream at the bottom. I'd say cream, but it's banana. It's banana pudding. Okay, so we're gonna put some on the bottom so the cookies can attach good. So I'm just gonna put some here at the bottom. And I will show you guys the cups right now, okay? So we're gonna do this one first. Okay, so just like that, nothing is, it's gonna be all covered up. And then we're gonna dump, well now I can't dump them in there. So we're gonna grab one by one and we're gonna line them up at the bottom. So basically this. And I wish I can speed it up for you guys, like, but we're live, so I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna need more. I think these will get softer faster, and honestly, that's one of the things from banana pudding that I kind of feel like ill about it, that the cookies get soggy. Like I like crunchy stuff, so that kind of always kind of turned me off about it. But once I tasted it, I was like, okay, this is good. Okay, so I'm gonna put some gloves on so I can touch my bananas because they're icky. So, and then you're gonna line up your banana on top of here. So you're gonna grab, yes, a slice. Like, oh, you guys can't see that. Let me line it up and start, and then I'll show you guys. And they don't have to be like, right on top of each other. Literally just putting some banana in there. Okay, just like that. Alright, now we're gonna grab some of our pudding and then we're just gonna dump some on there. Not a lot because you want to do another layer. I mean, it's up to you. You can only do one layer. If you want to do just one layer, you can. Okay, so then you're just gonna spread it out. The bananas will maybe move on you, and that's totally fine. Don't be OCD and be like, I gotta get them. They're gonna move a little bit, so you're just spreading out the banana pudding. Bringing it to the edges. Right? looks like that. Okay, so we're gonna do one more layer. So we're gonna grab our cookies again. And we're gonna line them up. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. Okay. Doesn't have to be super perfect. You can crack some up for like the sides of it. The whole round thing doesn't fit. Just pack a cookie. Okay. And I'm almost running out of cookies. So this little tray right here will literally take up a whole box basically. Okay. So I'm gonna put gloves on again. And this is the last layer. So we're gonna put a banana all over again. My banana's looking funky already, you guys. Not funky, you know, like it's just because I was touching it a lot, like when I was like mixing it. So I'm just putting wherever I feel like it needs. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do the last layer. I'm just gonna spread it out. Just a little bit more. Okay, so we have that now. Okay, and then we're gonna put our whatever cookies we have left. So I have these amount, so this should be perfect for my top. So just gonna go in and do that. And this would go in the fridge for it to get cold, because even though, you know, the banana pudding is cold, because it was in the fridge for a little and the milk was cold, the bananas are not cold. So it needs to go in the fridge so the bananas can get cold, or else it's not going to taste as good of when it's cold. So, and that's it. Well, for this tray, we're going to fill the rest, but literally it looks like that. So I would cover it with foil and then just put it in the fridge. Okay. So let me try to make space, and I'm gonna my hand. And then let's do like 2 cups. Let's see if I have enough for 3. Okay, let's do these. So you're gonna need a piping bag because you need to fill it in. And before I do that, I need to get more cookies because I don't have any more. And I'm gonna crush them up a little bit. You can definitely crush them with your hand and just kind of go like this, but then I don't be touching the cookies too much right now. So I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag and kind of just give them, you don't want like crumbs, you want like chunks of cookies. um, like pieces. Okay, like that, and then I'm gonna use the cup this cup right here to kind of just give it a smash. Okay. So like there's like big pieces in there. You guys see that, right? Okay. So if you want to put some caramel on your cup, and also you can do that on the tray we made. You can do like drizzle it on the top with some caramel so it'll make it look pretty. So you can do your cups, you know, give it that type of like design. Right. And then we're going to add some of our filling or pudding inside a piping bag. Okay, so I'm going to put it there and I'm going to fill this up. Mom, ¿me puedes meter esto a la refri? Okay, so I have it in here, and we're gonna twist our bag and make a hole. You want the hole to be pretty big because you want, you know, for it to come out. I have a bag here. Okay, so I made my hole, you know, you guys can't see that, but it's pretty huge. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there and just add a little bit at the bottom because I just want a little bit so I can hold my cookies. Okay, I have to put this somewhere standing up. Okay, so we're gonna grab some our cookies and start doing the same exact thing. Basically, you're gonna dump some cookies in there. Okay, and then I just don't wanna. I have a spoon here. Grab some bananas. I'm just gonna dump them in there. So I'm doing like 3 of them, but my bananas are pretty big. Okay, so then we're gonna grab our pudding and dump some in there. Okay. Right. So they're looking nice. And then we're gonna grab some cookies. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna add bananas again. Okay. And then we're gonna do the last layer. So we're gonna add some pudding here. trying to make it come out. All right. And then we're gonna add, you can add like a whole cookie so it can look, you know, pretty. So a whole cookie. And obviously you would want to fill them up to the top. Mine, like this one, is not all the way to the top. And then you can add some bananas if you want to. Right. And then the caramel. Okay. And bam. All right. So, like I said, you want to put it in the fridge so it can cold. I'm going to try it. But I know it tastes better when it's cold. ¿Me pasas una cuchara, please? I just want to see how it tastes with vanilla wafers, basically. Let me put some on top. Vanilla wafers will get soggy. Okay, they will get soggy, and I think people like the sogginess. Like, that's what they look forward to. I'm just putting some on top so I can just get a feeling for the flavor of the vanilla wafers. Yeah, I can see why people like the vanilla wafers. They're crispier, like softer, and just the flavor of it kind of just goes better with the banana pudding, I think. So I guess I'm vanilla wafer team now. But it's really good. So this is light, it's not super sweet. So it all kind of just blends together. I'm a banana pudding lover now. Okay, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you it was easy to follow. And if you guys do make some, please tag me on Instagram so I can see them. And I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you guys are keeping your head up in spite of everything that has been going on. And I'm praying for all of you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you, and stay strong through everything, and just remember that, you know, times like this are temporary, and I keep telling myself that, and so I'm going to keep telling you that. It's just temporary. Things will get better, okay? I'll see you next week. Bye.